Clifford, hello. Good morning. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, Clifford.
Oh,
Hi, can you hear me?
yes.
Nice. I can hear you as well. Well, it's really nice to meet you, Clifford. My name is Javier. I'm going to be your mentor throughout this program. And first of all, just want to congratulate you for taking this decision and investing on your skills. So, before we begin, I would just like to know you a little bit more. And I'll start with myself. I've been a Udacity mentor for about 11 months, almost a year now, and I've coached like 80 students approximately, and most of them have successfully finished the program, and I believe you will as well. And just pretty happy to be your mentor. I finished data analyst nano degree and also data engineering nano degree myself, so I know exactly what you're going through. And feel free to ask your questions. I'm really excited to be your mentor. And just tell me a little bit about yourself. Why did you decide to join this program, and what do you expect to get out of it?
Well, I've been in the field for quite a few years.
Mm-hmm.
Going on, well, I don't want to age myself too much, but been working in database predominantly for about the last 8 or 9 years.
Okay.
Software development for many more. And I switched off mainframe environment, my latest position, so about 2011. So Microsoft, and now the last 2 years in Oracle. So a lot of SQL.
Okay.
Very comfortable with SQL,
Nice.
and I also had some certifications that I got in the last 2 years. I was in Western Governors University Data Analytics and
Okay.
Management degree program, and achieved quite a few degrees, including an Oracle cert there. Their next one would have been, if I would have stayed in there, would have been this program, the data analytics. It may have been a variation of it. Um, Not quite sure if this is an exact match, but it was a Udacity data analytics
Okay.
degree, so our nano degree. So I decided to go and do that on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So so I'm no longer with that program, but this did interest me. Um, so I've had some Python. I had one Python course
Okay. Nice.
through WGU. So and also I went through in the last month and I took your free course. I think that through Udacity for Python, and then
Okay.
also the modules that you had in the prerequisites for NumPy and Pandas. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
Pandas.
pandas. Awesome.
Yep. So had no exposure to those before.
How do you like it?
Um, it was interesting. It's still kind of new to me.
Right.
Um, So software applications development is a lot of my background. So I'm not real heavy into the math. I mean, I had a lot of that in my bachelor's years and years ago, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
calculus and things like that, but it have not used that professionally,
Okay.
much math. So I don't know how, I guess that was one of my questions, was how involved, how much math statistics is needed for
Uh,
completing this.
yeah, I think you'll be all right. The practical statistics part of it, it does cover some regression, for example, but you'll have some videos like reminding you how that's actually done, and then how your code takes care of that instead of you manually doing it. So yeah, you'll have some videos to remind you, and once you watch those videos, they'll tell you, write this simple line of code and this takes care of all that. So yeah, I wouldn't be that worried about that.
So it's more knowing how to use or which functions to use.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'm not
So
using the right terminology, but
No, for sure. Yeah,
Um,
it's knowing the methods, the functions that take
method,
care of
no.
that regression, or takes care of that statistical test. And the videos like really do a really good job of walking you through and reminding you like, oh, this is how it's done, like without computers, and this is how we do it with computers now.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. So you'll feel right about it.
So there's really no need to go out and do a statistical
I
course, right?
wouldn't do it. No, I would stay focused on the main course. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have had kind of a slower start. I haven't actually started it. I opened up the project last weekend. I work during the week,
Right.
so it's hard to get a lot of time during the week. Um, so I mean, just the very first project. I mean, it looked like pretty basic, very
Yeah, it's
basic
pretty basic.
SQL,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
so
Yeah, it will get more complicated than that. That first project is basically just so that that you'll have to spend some hours doing projects and just to make sure that people will do some of that work. But yeah, the first project is really basic. Actually, I have prepared for you a small learning uh, plan. So this might help you stick to appropriate progress. So this takes into consideration you're spending about an hour, 2 hours per day, so 5 to 10 hours. And based on your background, I think you might be on the lower end of this. That you may need to spend less time, but absolutely spend more time if you feel like you need to. But as you can see, it has your starting date and what lessons you should be focusing depending on the day. And for example, today is February 8th. So I would suggest you already be starting working on second case study of data analysis process. If you're not, don't worry about it. The first project, you can finish it today, and the weekends, if that's your main time to be working on this project, you will usually um, finish one, two, or maybe three of these lessons, depending on how many hours. But yeah, so basically you can spend this. Each of these is expected to last about 1 hour, 2 hours.
each
So
task.
each task, exactly. We have set it up for days, but for example, if today's Saturday, you want to spend 6 hours, I don't know, that should knock off 3 tasks, for example. So, well, actually less because each cell it's about 1 hour, 2 hours of work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, for example, we'll take it there.
Okay.
So I'm going to share this with you after we finish our call. I'm going to send it to your email, and
Yes.
you can modify it as you wish. It's just a tool for you to use.
No, that looks like that'd be perfect. I do have some exposure to. I mean, I took the free Python course, so it did cover Anaconda, Jupyter.
Nice, perfect,
So I should be able to. I expect to be able to go through that really quick.
awesome. And these case studies are really good because you basically go through the entire data analysis process from the beginning to the end. Obviously, with a not that difficult case, but it really exposes you to getting your data, wrangling your data, assessing your data, and then coming up with visualization. So it's really good. All right. So this is the first thing. So whenever you schedule a call, we're going to go over this first. I'm going to ask you, how's your progress coming along? And then we'll assess that, and then we'll make a decision if we need to change your learning plan just in order so that you stay with a steady progress. And then after that, that will take about 5-10 minutes. Then the next 20 minutes is basically just Q&A. If you have any questions about the contents of the course, about if you have some code that you want me to review, or that you have some errors that you want me to check out, that's basically what this time is going to be spent on. Any questions so far on how the meeting
So,
works?
so I'm probably a little bit behind.
Okay.
Looking at this because I basically just opened it up maybe an hour I spent last weekend on
Right.
the whole thing because all those prerequisites, I guess, when I counted.
Right. What I suggest is finish the first project today. I think if you have 2 or 3 hours to work on that, you should be, I mean, you should
Okay.
be done with this.
So it really shouldn't take any more than that.
No, I mean, it can take any more than that, but it's basically just working with an Excel sheet and
Yeah.
then
SQL and Excel, and that's
Excel. Yeah, and coming up with a visualization there. So maybe 2 or 3 hours, then I would turn it in. And if it does have some details that you need to work on that, the reviewer will tell you about it. And
how much writing. I know I haven't done one of these projects before, and I know so
right.
you have to do analysis. Is it just basic stuff, or what are they looking
It
for?
depends. So let me it's going to be the difficulty of it is going to be increasing. So,
Okay.
and this project is not similar to the rest of the projects. Uh, so this one,
So this one's very basic.
really, really basic. You will see the difference in the next project for sure. Um, okay. So for example, project number 2 is investigate a data set. Yeah, this one right here. So this one actually you'll be working with it in a workspace, and this basically it's a terminal
Like a virtual machine.
like a virtual machine exactly. Um, so you have here your Python notebooks, and you're working with the project here, and this is really a walkthrough. So it tells you, okay, here import all the different packages you're going to use, and then here you read your data frame, and then here perform operations and try to look for instances of missing or possible data. So we'll tell you what to look for, and you will it's just going to be a walkthrough. Look for duplicated data. Obviously, the code would not be supplied to you. You'll have to come up with your own code. Uh, and at the end, it will ask you some questions and to make you some visualizations. And based on those visualizations, you're going to make some conclusions. Um, like for example, here I decided to focus on which genres are most popular from year to year. So I had to say, how did I come up with that solution? And then this is like this is what I found. So as you can see, the project will walk you through it. So don't worry too much about it. And it's definitely different than the first project. This is more code oriented.
Okay, so these are actual results from running the code,
Exactly.
like
Yes.
your graph there.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a
Exactly.
plot,
Yeah,
scatter plot.
exactly.
Okay, so that's the kind of thing they would expect to see when you turn your project in, like pasting in results. And
exactly. Yeah, basically what code you wrote, what sort of results you got, what visualizations you extracted from it, and basically your conclusions based on those, on the code and the visualizations.
is the feedback pretty quick? 24 hours,
Yeah,
48
24
hours?
hours. Yeah, usually it's 24 hours. It's pretty quick and it's pretty detailed. And if it takes longer than that, or if you're not happy with your reviewer, you have like a comment section and they can change your reviewer, because the reviewers are really, really good. Like they provide really good feedback. And so yeah, usually 24 hours. So what I recommend is finishing the first draft, maybe doing some edits on it, and then turn it in. Because the feedback you'll get it will help you a lot to improve your project for sure.
And it's like a pass fail kind of system.
No, at all. I mean, you can turn it in and as many times. I don't think they have a cap on that. Obviously, you will like to turn in a mostly completed project so that you
Sure.
can get complete feedback on every feature. But yeah, I mean, as soon as you finish it and you think you have a working version, turn it in, and then they'll tell you exactly what you need to change. So the only thing here I would suggest is don't skip any projects. And so what version of payment plan do you pick? because you have like a one-time payment and you have like a monthly base payment. Which one did you pick? Do you remember?
Oh, when I enrolled in the course? No, I paid it all up front.
Okay, awesome. So that gives you about I forgot how many months.
I thought it was April 15th,
Okay, awesome.
January 15th. Was it 3 months? Is it a
All right.
3 month program?
Maybe, yeah. It varies from program to program. I would have to look it up
I mean,
here.
it's not a huge deal. I think it goes $200 a month after, so it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
not
The
that
only thing is,
expensive.
I would suggest try to finish the program before that. If you want to save yourself those monthly payments when you change, you're considered a graduate student once you finish all the projects.
Okay.
So definitely don't skip any projects. And the other thing I was going to say is, yeah, that's basically it. So not when you finish all the videos, because many people do that. Like they see the videos and they skip the projects. Do not skip the projects. That's when you're considered a graduate student. And once you graduated from this program, you'll still have access to all the features of the program, all the videos, all your code, all the exercises.
I will have access.
Yeah, you will have access. Yeah, but
And
you
will
need
I
to graduate. Yeah.
okay. And will I have access to like the career area
Yeah,
too?
for sure. Yeah, you still
Oh,
have access
nice.
to that. That's actually super helpful. That's actually what I did. I finished the main curriculum, and then once I finished that, I still had access to everything because I graduated, and then I used the career resources, which are really good. You have like LinkedIn reviews, resume reviews, interviews, practices.
Okay.
So it's really good.
I'm actually yeah, maybe looking for a job change. I actually have been looking, so
Nice.
that might come in handy.
Yeah, and actually, like it divides the different projects based on what situation is, what's your working situation. So entry level resume or career change resume, which seems more like the one you would need. So yeah.
Yes, but yeah, if I decide to look for a data analytics type career path, I mean, I've been doing SQL development and
Oh yeah, you're
also
right. Yeah.
software development, but
No, it's not even a career change. It's more like just a change within the field. So yeah.
yeah, I don't do analytics currently. I mean, obviously I use Excel a lot, SQL,
Right.
but
Oh yeah, totally.
I would certainly be interested in that.
Yeah,
That's why
for
I'm
sure.
taking the program. But,
So yeah, definitely take advantage of this. If you don't have that much time, I would suggest you focus on the main course, and once you finish that, you'll have access to this um,
okay.
for I think for a year or so. So yeah,
Oh, you're all right. And there's like 5 projects.
for this one are 5 modules. Not every module has a project.
Okay.
Um, I think pause your pitch. Just uh, yeah, just rehearse for your interviews, the materials one, and the polish your pitch. These three have projects. The other ones have more like resources and activities to and finish on your own.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're in the career section,
Oh,
but like
you talk about the main course.
back in the data analytics,
Sure.
that's when I need to finish. Like say if it's April, I believe it's April 15th. It goes to month, right? I need to turn in all the projects
Exactly.
and have them approved.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. So you have introduction to data analysis, practical statistics, data wrangling, and data visualization. So basically for
Just
units.
4. Okay. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I mean, it's totally doable in 3 or 4 months. All right.
Of course, I've
What
only got
else?
about 2 months. Two
What's
months
that?
to go. I only have about 2 months to go, though. But like I said, it's not a big deal if I go one more month.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. And based on your background, I mean, I think you'll be all right. I know it gets tricky with having a job and then coming to work on this. What I would suggest is even if the weekends are the main time you're going to be working on this, try to at least spend 20 minutes each day, 30 minutes on the weekdays. That really does add up and it helps to finish earlier.
Okay, so even as small as that.
Yes.
just to get into it. Probably helps with retention too.
Exactly. Yeah, it helps a lot because if you have like 4 days where you haven't seen any videos or practiced anything, it really takes like the first hour or two of the weekend. It'll be like, okay, trying to catch up with what was the
Oh, that's
last
true.
thing you
Sure.
watched. Right. Anything
Okay.
else I can help you with today? You have access to the Student Hub. Feel free to share your code there. You can only submit screenshots, I think, but definitely do so if you run into any errors or any help. Submit your screenshots here, and that way I can review your code and I can help you with any questions you may have.
Is that in where I put the mentor messages?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I can just
Where you
paste
got
in. Oh, I
the
see it. Go to
the
Student Hub.
link. Yeah.
There it is.
Where you got this link for today's meeting.
Yep.
That's where you can do that for sure.
One other question I had was on other students that are currently taking it. Is that suggested at all? Do they have hints, or do they have going back and forth if you're running into things?
What's that again? What's the question?
Other students, is that recommended, or I mean, like just seeing where they're at, or if they
Oh yeah,
run
totally.
into
Yeah, you have
something
access to
similar.
that. There must be like a communities
Community.
box, and then you have like data analyst community, and
Okay.
you have access to the different students, and I think you might even be able to DM them. So you can definitely do that, or jump into the
So the
community
chat,
conversation.
I see the chat there. So if I just posted a question, anybody could answer.
Yeah, so all the data analyst mentors have access to this, and so all the other students. So yeah, feel
Oh,
free.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, what I would do is if I have a question, I would straight send it to the mentor. Maybe post it here as well, and you also have access to a knowledge bubble, which is this little
Oh yeah.
light bulb. And this is basically like a Stack Overflow for Udacity. So you can search by your nano degree and by your project, and you can see all the questions that have been answered here.
Knowledge. Okay. Yep. I'll take advantage of that.
Yeah, definitely do so.
Okay. Yep. So I haven't deep dived into it yet, other than doing the free Python course. So I mean, the format and all, I believe is very similar.
It's really similar, yeah.
But at least I'm used to that. So.
For sure.
But yep. So I'll start spending a lot more time. So recommend what, about 10 hours a week on average?
That's the recommended amount. Yeah, 10 hours a week.
Okay. And how often do you recommend getting together? Weekly, biweekly?
Yeah, weekly is the fastest it can be done. So yeah, weekly is fine. It is as many times as you need, but it can only be once a week. That's tough.
I see.
But if you don't feel like we need to meet, and you rather spend that hour, that half hour, work on a project or whatever, it's fine. But definitely check in at least once a month, at least. That would be like
Okay.
the upper bound. But yeah, definitely once a week if you want to, for sure.
Let me see how it goes, and to schedule.
Yeah, go to Calendly, and I think I have well, actually, if you go to our direct messages, on top, at the top of our messages, I have a link here when I send the greeting message.
Okay.
You click on that. That is my Calendly account. Currently, it has only like a couple of Saturdays left, but I will open up more time slots on March. So definitely check that one
Okay.
out.
So looking at that, it looks like that's probably about what I was thinking anyway. Like 2 weeks from now.
Nice.
Maybe
Yeah, go ahead and schedule it right now.
go ahead and schedule one. Yep.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I'm on track, and
For sure.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
Great.
definitely.
I'll have a better idea then. I've been working at it, because I do plan to go get about 10 hours a week in going forward.
Nice. That's the goal.
Yes. It's then I was doing at least that when I was in my previous program. So took a few months off and trying to get back into it now. So,
Nice. Well, congratulations for taking that decision and investing in your skills. You will learn a lot for sure. You'll enjoy it.
good. Good.
Anything
Looking
else I can
forward.
help you with today, Clifford?
Um, no, not until I get a chance to get in and really dig in. So thanks for your tips, and like I said, I'll schedule something in probably on the 22nd. So,
Awesome. See you then. Best of luck.
yes. Thank you very much.
No problem. It was a great meeting you. I'll send you the learning plan later in the day.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.